Hello students, I am Saili Rathod from International Center of Excellence in Engineering and Management ICEEM Aurangabad. Today I am going to share with you the video number 18 of Digital Electronics, in which we are going to cover the topics of the third unit, that is Boolean logic, and the topic that we are going to cover is SOP minimization using Karnaugh map or K-map. In previous video, that is in video number 17, we have covered the topics, that is what is SOP, what is POS, that is sum of product and product of sum. We have also studied the standard SOP and standard POS equations. After that, we have covered the K-map realization, that is we have seen the general topics that we should know before drawing the K-map. Okay, so it means we have studied that how many cells or what array of cells can be used for how many number of variables if you want to draw the K-map. Okay, so in the last slide we have seen, if you remember or go to the last slide, you can see that if you if you know the number of variables, then you can find out how many cells are required to draw the K-map. Okay, the formula for that was 2 raised to the power n, where the n was the number of variables. Okay, so these were the basic concepts that you should know for drawing the K-map. Now in today's lecture, we will see how to realize the K-map or how to draw the K-map for the minimization of the equation and what is the actual use of K-map. So let's start with today's topic. We will see the K-map SOP minimization. Okay, so friends, now you should know that K-map can be used for both SOP minimization as well as for the POS minimization. So this will be, if you cover both the two topics in same lecture, it will get so much lengthy. So in today's lecture we will cover the K-map for SOP minimization. Okay, so what is SOP? It is a sum of product. For example, if you are having three variables a, b, c, then a dot b dot c, if you give a complete bracket to this, and if you have a dot b bar dot c bar, then if you add these two products, then it will be sum of product. Okay, so this is about the SOP. Now we will see there are basically, we should know the 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable K-map. Okay, you can draw as much as you have the variables, but basically you should know these 3 types, that is 2 variable, then we will study the 3 variable, and then we will study the 4 variable K-map. So here it is the 2 variable K-map. Okay, so if you want to know that how many cells are required for 2 variable Karnaugh map, then we have a formula 2 raised to the power n. Now the n is number of variables. If you put 2 raised to the power 2, then you will get 4. So here there are 4 cells used to draw the K-map. To this K-map, you have 2 variables a and b. So put one variable on this side and one variable on this side. Now we have to write the complement as well as the original variable. So we will write here a bar and here a, and here b bar and b. Okay, so this is the standard format. You just remember this format or you have to learn this. Now this is the basic diagram of K-map, 2 variable K-map. Notice that the map is going false to true, left to right and top to bottom. Okay, now if you want to number this K-map, then you have to include the gray code. Okay, as this is a small variable K-map, so here you will not realize the K-map, but still you see here this is 0, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. Okay, now if you compare with the 4 variable K map, then how we have to write here? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. This is 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so just remember the sequence. As here we are not having that much space, so I have just sequentially kept the dot in each block. Okay, if you want to see it again, how we number the 16 cellular K map. So these are the 16 cells. Okay, so just see the sequence. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth, this is sixth, this is seventh, this is eighth. Then come to the last row. This is ninth, this is 10th, this is 11th, this is 12th, this is 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. Okay, here I have made a mistake. We have to start the numbering from 0. So it will be starting from 0 and it will end at this block as number 15. Okay, so I have just introduced you with how to number the K map. But so you will get the clear idea in next to next slide, where we will see the 4 variable K map. Okay, so here just remember the 2 variable K map. We have to draw like this. Now this is the basic figure of 2 variable K map. Now if we want to put the value in this K map, so here we have one example. The upper right hand cell is A bar B bar. If equation is given as x equals to A bar B bar, then put x, or here we can say put 1 in that cell. Okay, x denotes the don't care. So just remember, put the value of x in the A bar B bar block. Okay, so this is the K map for 4 variables. Now we want to put the A bar B bar. So here you can see which place will denote you the A bar B bar. See, this row is for A bar and this column is for B bar. So where both this row and column intersect is this place. So at this place you can put the 1. So A bar B bar we have kept 1. So this equation we have denoted in this K map. Show the expression true when A is equals to 0 and B is equals to 0. Okay, so we will see the expressions afterwards. Here we are going to see only the representation of K map for the 2 variables. Okay, so I think this concept is clear to everyone. Now moving towards the next slide. Here we have again the 2 variable K map, but here we have used a somewhat lengthy equation which is having 2 terms. Okay, so this equation, as we know, it is a sum of product. So this equation you can realize that this is a sum of product equation, A bar B bar plus A B bar. Now if x is equals to A bar B bar plus A B bar, then put an x in both of these cells. Okay, so we will not put x, we will put the variable 1, number 1 in that place. From Boolean reduction we know that A bar B bar plus A B bar is equals to B bar. Okay, so if you solve this equation, how you will solve, I will just explain orally. Take out the B bar as common, then in the bracket it will be remaining A bar plus A. Now you know that A bar plus A is nothing but 1. So in bracket 1 will remain and 1 is multiplied by the B bar. So B bar into 1 is equals to B bar. So thus we got the solved equation as B bar. Now from Boolean reduction we know that this equation equals to B bar. But if we want to prove this by using the K map, then we will see the procedure. Okay, so first of all draw the two variable k map like this. Now put the first term in the k map, a bar b bar. So for a bar b bar we will put 1 here in the first block. Now second term is a b bar. Now this is a, this is b bar. So 1 will be written here. Okay, so two ones are kept in this k map. Now we have to make group of these ones. So as we know, in the last end of this lecture we will see how to make the groupings of the numbers. Here only remember you can make group of 2, group of 4, group of 8, group of 16. So here we are having these ones, so we can make the group like this. If you are having the one adjacent in adjacent cells, like you can make the group like this, you can also make the group like this, you can make the group like this, you can make the group like this. Okay, so these are the ways to make the group. If you are having 4 in if you are having 1 in all the blocks, then you can make a group of 8. Okay, so this is in general. Here we are having only 2 ones, so you can make a group like this. And after making the group, we have to write the equation for that particular group. Now how to write the equation? The easiest method is that what is the a variable for this group? We are having the 1 in both a bar as well as a. Okay, so where the variable is changing means it is in a also and it is in a bar also, so we should cancel this a term. Okay, now moving towards the b term. Now the 1 is only in the b bar section, not in b. Okay, so b is not changing from b to b bar, so we can write the b bar for this particular group. So for this group it can be represented as only b bar. We have not introduced the a because a and a bar both are showing the 1 in the blocks. So we will represent the equation of this group by only b. Okay, so this is how we can represent the reduced equation of k map. Now the 3 variable k map. As we know, the number of variables are 3, n is equals to 3. So if we want to guess the count the number of cells, then we can find like this: 2 raised to the power n, that is 2 raised to the power 3, 2 raised to the power 3, that is 8. So we will need 8 cells for the representation of 3 variable k map. Okay, as I have explained earlier, we have to use the gray codes for this. So you can see here all these are the gray codes. These 4 are the gray codes. Why gray code? Because if you take the simple binary numbers, then we represent it as 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. This is a general binary coding, but for gray code these two are interchanged. First 1 1 comes and then 1 0 comes. So this is the gray code on left side, and upper also 0 and 1. Now we are having 3 variables, so you can draw like this also, or you can draw the k map like this also. Both are correct, but here you can write a b on this side and one individual variable can be written on this side. Okay, so this method is also right, this method is also right. So here we will see this method. First, the 3 variable k map, we have to use 8 blocks. The numbering is like this: 0 1 2 3, then 4 and 5 here. Okay, and then 6 and then 7. This is the standard method. And the gray code 0 0 for a bar b bar. Here we have to remember that If any variable is having bar on that, then the gray code for that is equals to 0. This is for SOP. Okay, when we will see the POS realization, then A bar will be denoted by 1. Okay, so here you can see if both the variables are A bar B bar, then the gray code for that is 0 0. Here A bar B, therefore the code is 0 1. Here the AB, so the code is 1 1. Here the code variable is A B bar, then the code is 1 0. Okay, so for C bar, as it is having bar, we have to write the 0. Here there is no bar, so we will write 1. Okay, so this is the representation of 3 variable K-map. Now we will see one example for 3 variable K-map. Okay, so consider here one example. X is equals to AB bar C bar plus A bar B bar C bar plus A bar B bar C plus AB C bar. Okay, so here we are having 4 groups of 3 variables and all the products are summed together. Okay, so first we will draw the cells, or we can say the K map. For that, here A B are represented on left side and C is represented on this side. Okay, now first we will see first term is A B bar C bar. Okay, so where is A B bar C bar? Here it is not, here is not, here it is not. The fourth term is A B bar. Okay, so A B bar is here, and from C bar and C we will select this. So this row and this column will give us this intersecting cell. So we will put the 1 here. Okay, so in this way we have represented this group here as 1. Now the second term A bar B bar C bar. So A bar B bar is where? It is here, and C bar is here. So intersection of these two is here. So we will represent the second term like this. Now the third term A bar B bar C. So A bar B bar is here and C is here. So intersection of this row and this column we will get the place here. So we will represent 1 for this equation in this block. Okay, now the A B C bar. Okay, here there is one mistake. The 1 is represented here. Which block is this? A B bar C. So A B bar C. Okay, this you just make correction for the last term. It is A B bar C. So this term we have represented here. For this equation we have written 1. Okay, so this is how we can introduce the 1 in the K map. Each 3 variable term is one cell on a 4x2 Karnaugh map. Okay, so we have seen how to draw the K map and how to put the equation in that K map. Now the next step is to make the group. So we know that we can make the group of 2 like this, 2 like this. Okay, otherwise the next method is to make group like this. Means this is one group, this is half and this is half, so it will make a one group of 2 ones, and this is the half, this is the half, will make the another group. Okay, again another method is to make a group of 8 like this, these 2 and these 2. So these are the different methods. So in the next slide we can see how to make the groups. Here we have made 2 groups, first one like this and second is this. Now we have to write the equation for these 2 groups. For the first group, we know that A bar and B bar is common for both the ones, but the C is not common. C or C bar both are not common for this term. So we will cancel the C. We will just write the A bar and B bar. A bar B bar. Okay. Now for the second group. Here A B bar is common for both the ones, but the C is not common for both the ones. So we will cancel the C again and we will write only A B bar. Okay, so this is how we have written the equation for these two groups. So these two groups are represented like this, first group by this and second group by this. So this is the equation for these two groups. Now this equation and this equation is equal. Okay, so I was telling you that as here you can see the equation is this, but when we draw the K-map for this equation and we make the groups and then we write the equation, then we will get the equation like this. Here both the equations are for x. It means these and these both equations are exactly same. This is the reduced equation for the given equation. So this is the main application of K-map. Initially many of you must find this question like why we are drawing this K-map. So this is the main purpose of K-map, that without reducing the equation by using the De Morgan's law or Boolean algebra laws, we can use the K-map and we can reduce the equation. Okay, so this is how we can draw the three variable K-map and we can reduce the equation. Now moving towards the three variable K-map, here again there is a one example. Here we have again three variable K-map. Now we know that how to draw the K-map. So here I have drawn the 8 cellular K-map for three variables. Okay, why 8? Because 2 raised to the power number of variables, that is 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. So we have drawn the K-map for 8 blocks. Okay, so AB on left side and C on upper side of the K-map. Here we have represented the gray code for A and B, and this is the gray code for C. Now the equation, this equation is given. Then we have plotted the one in the K-map. Okay, the equation in the previous slide and this slide is exactly same. Here the difference is only that the grouping is different. Okay, so in previous slide we have made the groups like this. Here we have just changed the groups. Okay, we have made the vertical groups. Now how to write the equation for this? Here you can see the first group is this. Okay, so for this group you know that C is common, which C bar is common for this group. And if you see this and this, here A bar and A, it is varying, so we will not take A. B bar and B bar is common for both the ones, so we will take B bar, and for here we will take the C bar. So we will write the term B bar C bar for first group. Now moving towards the second group. Second group is this. For this C is common, and if you see A is changing from A bar to A, so we will not take A. B bar is same for both the ones, so we will take B bar, so it will be C B bar. So B bar C we have written here. Okay, so this is the equation, reduced equation for this equation. Okay, so this is three variable K-map. Now again the another method of grouping is given here. Same equation, same method of drawing the K-map, and similarly we have taken the ones plotted here. Now we will make the group. Now while making the groups, it is better to have a largest group, means rather than using group of 2 ones, it is better to use group of 4 or group of 8. Why? Because the as if the size of the group is larger, then the equation will be more reduced equation. Okay, so as you can see in previous slide, we have made two groups of two ones. So here the equation was like this. But if we make a group of 4 ones, then the equation is more reduced and it is giving x is equals to b bar. Okay, so now you can see the group of 4. For this you can see the a bar and b bar. Here a is changing from a bar to a, but the b bar is common, so we will write b bar. And if you see for this complete group, the c bar and c, it is varying. It is not same for the complete group, so we will not use the c. So finally we will get the x is equals to only b bar. This is the most reduced equation of the given equation. Okay, so this is the 3 variable K-map. Now the 4 variable K-map. As I have previously also explained how to draw the 4 variable K-map and how to give the numbering in each cell. Okay, here you can see, as we are having 4 variables, so 2 raised to the power 4, that is 16. So starting the numbering from 0 to 15, we can draw the K-map. Here we have plotted the a and b variables on left hand side and c and d on this side. These are the gray codes. These are also the gray codes for the 4 variables. Now numbering we have done 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is the numbering. Now we will see one equation, then we will plot the ones in the K-map and then we will make the group and then write the equation. So this is very important. Listen very carefully. The given equation is x equals to a bar b bar c d plus a bar b c d plus a bar b c d bar plus a b c d plus a b c bar d plus a b bar c d. Okay. Now we will first write the 1 for the initial term, that is a bar b bar c d. So where is a bar b bar? Here, and c d is here. So intersection of both will be here. Now the second term is a bar b c d. A bar b is here, c d is here. So we will write the 1 here. Third term is a bar b c d bar. A bar b is here and c d bar is here. So we will write the 1 here. Now ABCD. AB is here, CD is here. So we will write the 1 here. Now AB C bar D. AB is here and C bar D is here. So we will write the 1 here. Last term is A B bar CD. AB bar is here, CD is here. So we will write the 1 here. Okay. So I have plotted all the ones in this K-map. Now the next step is to make the groups. Here we have first made the group of 4. This is first group. Then we cannot make the another group of 4, so we have made a group of 2 here and group of 2 here. So these are the 3 groups. Now we will write the equation for this. For the first group, you can see AB is common, C and D. In this, if you see, the D is common for both. C we cannot use. So we can write A, B and D. So A, B and D, this is for the first group. Now for the second group if we consider this. So here A bar B is common. If you compare here, the C is same. D is changing from D to D bar. So we will cancel the D. So just use the C. So A bar B and C. So A bar B C. Okay. Now for the fourth group. This is the fourth group. these four terms will vary for everyone, so we have to cancel all this. Just see the above terms. This is CD, so we will write the CD here. So this term is for the third group. Okay, so we have written the equation for these groupings. This is the reduced equation for the given SOP equation. Okay, so this is actually how we solve the K-map for 4 variables. Here another example is given. I will suggest you to solve this as your homework. Okay, and if you find any doubt in this, you can ask to me. Okay, either you can message me or call me or come to the college. Okay. This is, you have to solve it at home for sure. Okay, so now simplifying using Karnaugh map. So as we are not having that much time, so these points we will cover in the next lecture. Okay, so remember this point, simplifying using Karnaugh map. From this we will continue in the next lecture, to be continued. Okay, thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.